Bus driver here, brothers, and the ladies, and the haters that are most definitely watching. Yeah. So, these ladies you see here in the video, are not calling black men bullet bags. These ladies you see here in the video are not degrading black men, saying this is why y'all get shot in the streets. These ladies you see in the video are not going around trying to hurt black men's soul by calling them out their names and bringing up scenarios that are tragic and that far too often are applied to African American men. Why do I bring this up? I bring this up because I witnessed a scenario live in front of my face. A broad, I guess a homeless broad, a homeless crackhead broad, was entering an establishment for which she was bringing in her homeless bags, and the fellas that was waiting with her, they were at the same location. They entered the building. Those fellas, when they entered, they did not help her with her bags. They did not help her with her, they didn't help her with her situation. And so she copped an attitude. Cursing them out. They don't know who she is. She called them lazy N-words, and she was just talking a hell of a lot of shit. So there was a brother that was in the establishment long before they came in. He had earbuds on. And he was just listening to, no, he was talking, he was having a conversation on the phone with his earbuds on. So the lady, who's a crackhead, meth head, whatever it is, what she do? She automatically assumes that the man was talking to her. Now she's yelling about how he needs to mind his own business. This is the A and B conversation. See your way out of it. And he's trying to inform the lady, like, ma'am, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you, ma'am. Nobody's talking to you. But she ain't trying to hear all of that. So she's going in. She's going in on every brother she sees. She's going on every brother she sees, cursing them out. Talking about that's why y'all get shot. That's why y'all get shot in the streets. Trying to find anything to get into under their skin. And they were just sitting there perplexed. They're looking around like, what's she doing? And the whole time she was in the establishment, she was cursing. Until she left. I was laughing. But then I remember somebody sent me videos of women of the same ilk, not like the ladies you are watching here, saying similar BS. Talking about how you brothers are always on child support and you ain't gonna never be able to lead a country. Another one's supposed to be a therapist. I'm watching Angry Man, and this therapist lady apparently lost her job because she was calling, black men dusties and talking about how they get shot and all that. I'm like, yo. It's like they're all on the same page of an agenda, which they are. But it's like, how can this homeless crackhead be thinking the same thing as this therapist who's got a PhD apparently, a doctorate or something, maybe she doesn't, to be a therapist? How is it that they're all on the same grimy page? They think alike, they think the same. Brothers, it's a real war out here. a war for your resources, your lives. And they don't want you to escape. Apparently, a lot of dudes out there that was talking cash shit about any brother that's SYSBM or who will purchase a passport and want to travel overseas. Many of these dudes apparently have changed their tune. Apparently these dudes are changing their tune because they've seen what the scraggle-daggle brings to the table. You know how bad is it getting out here? I'm gonna tell you how crazy it is, right? A lot of these crackhead dudes, right? A lot of these dudes who are homeless crackheads dudes, they're out here getting themselves an old meth mouth white chick. Because even these crackhead dudes is tired of the BS. Brothers, you gotta understand. When they say these things like that's why y'all getting shot out here, they really mean that. They really mean it. That's what's in their soul. I mean, they believe that. That's what's in them. You wonder why the community is what it is, because that's who's raising these boys. They grow up and be nothing but mama's boys, and then they complain about them, and then they discard them on the streets, and then they say, that's why y'all getting shot. You are breeding the fodder out there that they use to shoot. You gotta save yourself. Brothers, it's for real. It is for real. Sometimes I'd be like, okay, I do self-reflection every now and then to make sure if I'm on the right page, right? But every time, it's a snap back to reality. Don't deviate from the path. Because sometimes you see, ladies out there and they're trying, and you're like, okay, maybe that's not so bad as we think it is. But then when they feel slighted in just a bit, just a little bit, they show that scraggle-daggle mentality. You don't open the door for them, but you don't know who they are, but they want to enter a building and they want you to let them in, but you don't know who they are. You can't just let anybody in. But they're like, oh, I work here. But wait a minute, lady. From far away, I don't know you working because you're not in uniform. So I can't just buzz you in, let you in, open the door to let you into this building. I don't have that type of authorization. These are the stories that brothers have to deal with. And then you're going to get an attitude with me because I didn't recognize you without your uniform and makeup on. You're plain face today. I don't know who you look, what you really look like. It's a whole different face when you don't have your makeup on. But that's the scraggle-daggle mentality, brothers. The mentality is you owe them something. And there's so many simps out here that are back their play. And this is why if they're talking, you listen to these guys talking about how they want to save the community and how you brothers is bad for trying to leave and getting yourself something like the brothers you see in the video. Right? Right, brothers? Okay, well, you know what? If they're talking about this now, they're going to be talking about this 10 years from now. There's going to be another guy saying the same old lame old shit. Right now, that dude is 15? In 10 years from now, he'll be 25. He'll be on some social media talking the same old lame old shit. And he's going to be talking for the next 20 years until he's 55, 45, 55, whatever it is. And then he's gonna be tired of it. But there'll be another generation of bozos saying the same old lame old, we need to come together. We need to build the pyramids again. We need to bring, we need to pull our money together. We need to buy the block. They're saying we need to keep our resources in the neighborhood. Meanwhile, their mama out here running roughshod in the community, talking about that's why your motherfuckers is getting shot. Brothers, SYSBM, free yourself. Let me come back with a PS for the ass. These crackhead fellas out here with these meth mouth these meth mouth white chicks, right? Okay, so you can tell, like, some of them are like way out, way gone, but others, it's like, yeah, your face is tore up, but from the neck down, I can see why he's messing with you, because it's just insane, because they keep saying black don't crack, right? But between the meth heads and the crackhead broads, they go quicker, it seems. I don't know, it just seems that they go quicker. The meth fiends seem to just lose the teeth and then their face cracks. But, it takes a while for the looks of the body to, I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping. You brothers let me know, because these brothers be walking around here, some of them with the crackheads, some of them with the meth heads, the meth mouths. And the meth mouths has got the crackheads beat. And that's some sad shit. Okay, I'm out.